My first love series. My first true love.
I was still a child of only 18 when I found out we were going to meet. Time seemed to fly by back then. Trying to get everything perfect for our first meeting, I was in a panic. Unsure of who I was, still figuring out what I wanted for us. I wrote to you often, things I wanted to experience with you, advice on life, making friends, teaching you to fish. I couldn't wait to experience the new spring wildflowers. I hoped you could see the beauty in the all too often overlooked most simple things, like my father taught me. I was a long way from home back then. I didn't have family close that I wanted to share the anticipation of us finally saying hello. I was up a lot, not able to sleep because I didn't have much time. I thought of only you. Selfishly, I wished I could have shared that anticipation with someone, but unfortunately, it was just me. All this time that has passed since that day we finally met, I still remember the moment I saw those beautiful brown eyes. That moment instantly changed me forever. I felt so deeply in love. I finally felt love at first sight.
Instantly, I knew what I wanted. I knew that I will always belong to you, to teach you, to show you by example what it is to be a good person, how to be kind, wise in your decisions, to trust your gut, because sometimes in life, the brain and the heart can pull you in the wrong direction, to help you understand compassion and what it means to have a big heart, willing to help those that may need it, at the same time recognizing the importance of being stern when the situation calls for it, and how to protect that big heart from situations that could lead to harm. To instill in you what my mother and father instilled in me: integrity, loyalty, strong work ethics, the ability to admit when you have made a mistake and apologize if it's called for, and also to be able to forgive not only others, but being willing to forgive yourself as well. I always wanted you to know, to your very core, that I will always have your back, that you can depend on me to be there. I will always listen when you need it, hold you when you are at a loss for words, when you are scared, to protect you, to guide you through the good and the bad. Now it is my turn to tell you, I am sorry, my love. I am sorry that so much of your innocence has been denied to you. I wish we had more time. I wish I could have protected your heart and mine from being forced into situations that were never meant for my child to experience or witness, or any child for that matter. I am so sorry I could not shield you from being misled, from being lied to. I am sorry I was unable to prevent the damage done to you from those that promised to love you. Instead, they chose to use you as a chess piece. I fought so hard to help you understand that none of this was nor is your fault. My hands have been broken and bound, battling the person that helped give you life. It has never been my place to share with you the poison that I consumed from him in order to protect you, my first love. I would do it all again for you. I know in time you will start to see things and start to connect dots for yourself. where before you were just told to connect dots that weren't there. You will form your own view of those ones that promise to protect and love you. You will look back on this time period and understand. It breaks my heart to witness what is being done to you out of bitter spite towards me. You know how I have always told you that I will support what you choose to do, even though I knew what you would choose. It has never been my place to choose for you. That choice belongs to you and you alone. After all this time, I have watched you grow and develop. We have not always agreed, but we always were able to bare our hearts for one another, sharing the innocent beauty of life, crying together through what felt like the world exploding, thinking of our relationship that we have shared, only to see it ripped away from us. My love for you has never wavered. It is brutally painful to see how, in such a short time, we have been robbed of our relationship, love, and respect. You have been poisoned, your heart and mind polluted with a cancerous view, opinion. I pray that those involved realize what they have intentionally done, except that they stole and broke your innocence, taking your freedom of heart, mind, and free will. I have said that I could never forgive what has been done to your sweet, gentle heart. There is nothing that they could ever say or do to earn my forgiveness or understanding for why they chose to use and exploit you to accomplish their agenda, corrupting you every step of the way until they finally succeeded, encouraging and praising you for shunning me. That being said, I know in my heart that if that is what you wanted me to do, I would do it for you, my love, the one that I promised I would give my last breath for.
I miss your arms around me. I miss our long, deep conversations. The completely silly, pointless ones. I miss the songs you made me listen to. And the songs I would force you to listen to, only for you to change the lyrics. I miss laughing so hard that no sound is coming out. Our eyes are watering. I miss curling up next to me, or watching your familiar clean your hair because she has claimed you as her young. I miss hearing your sweet voice say, I love you. I have experienced many painful things in my life. Hearing you say, it's best we don't talk, while you looked me square in the eyes. You had the demeanor of a man, and the tone of someone that truly meant the words that crossed their lips. In that moment, that breath was knocked out of my body. You stood there and watched the color fade from my face, and I began to shake. I instantly saw every moment that we have ever shared since that first day we met flash before me. Those beautiful brown eyes, full of love. All the way up to the moment you were standing across from me, one another. Not so long ago. As I finally managed to take a breath, I wanted to throw my arms around you and not let go until it thunders. That day, that exact moment, is when the last bit of your innocence was taken from you. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think of you. I wish I could talk to you, but you refuse. We have seen one another since that day, but not because you wanted to. I still thank God that I am at least able to look at you. I wish we had more time. I am sorry. You're being blinded. This is a pain that will stay with me for the rest of my life. I want you to know that I forgave you before you even finished saying it. To you, my first love, the one that stole my heart. Pray that one day you will wake up, that you will come back to me. No matter how much time passes or distance between us, I will always be ready and waiting for you. I will leave you with this. You, my first love, the keeper of my heart and hope. I love you, my sweet baby. My firstborn. My son. I pray one day you will forgive me for not being able to protect and guide and shield you. I pray one day you will forgive me for the last tear that seeped from the darkest corner of what is left of my heart. I wish we had more time. Forgive me as we watched it fall with a whisper that echoes to a tune only you and I can hear. Forever yours, Mom.
My first love series.
My first true love.